So what should we make out of today's endorsements, and how do those impact voter behavior from you when you go to the polls? Channel 8's Yosef Nasser spoke with the UNL professor to find out.
I'm supporting and endorsing Mike Flood for Congress.
Political endorsements are fairly common. Just a few days ago, Governor Ricketts endorsed Jim Pillen to succeed him as Nebraska's governor. And on Friday, Ricketts and former Governor Heineman endorsed Mike Flood, not the incumbent Jeff Fortenberry, to represent Nebraska's 1st District. But do these endorsements actually impact voters?
From sort of like a political science research standpoint, the effectiveness of these endorsements and shifting a ton of votes, there's not a lot of evidence for this.
Dr. Kevin Smith is the chair of the political science department at UNL. He says political endorsements may have a small impact on an election, but certainly not enough to be a deciding factor. So what's the point?
It's not a single endorsement that I think is going to, make any significant difference to voting behavior. But if you have a series of people and organizations lining up behind a candidate, that builds its own momentum.
Jeff Fortenberry has represented Nebraska's 1st congressional district since 2005. The last time a Democrat held the 1st district seat, you've got to go back to Claire Callan in 1967. With their endorsement of Flood on Friday, Smith believes that Ricketts and Heineman are sending a clear message to Nebraskans.
If I had to speculate, what I'd say is that there's some legitimate concern that, the seat might be vulnerable given whatever happens with the legal challenges that Congressman Fortenberry is facing. This is sort of like an early attempt to try and back someone who isn't dealing with those kinds of challenges.
And earlier this month, a federal judge rejected Fortenberry's motion to dismiss his charges. The congressman has pled not guilty. His trial is set for February 15th, although that could be delayed. Reporting in Lincoln, Yosef Nasser, Channel 8 News.
And the Republican primary is scheduled for this May 10th.